What's up, you guys? It's Joseph here. TikTok over the past year or so has really come to its fruition as a platform and has proven to be not only an incredible marketing tool, but also an explosive platform as well. By now, most of you are probably aware of the fact that TikTok is no longer a platform that society collectively can throw to the wayside or afford to ignore due to the vast organic reach of its content and the ability to literally launch careers overnight. And so to that effect, in today's video, I want to share with you how you can have a piece of that success as well. Those of you who know me know that I also run a digital marketing agency that is focusing a lot on TikTok and the opportunities that lie therein. And since I've learned a tremendous amount of information about the platform in the past year or so, I thought this would be just a great opportunity to share with you several ways that others, including myself, are creatively generating revenue from the TikTok platform. Some of these methods are generally well known, but there are a couple that I have not seen any content on whatsoever, so there's definitely some serious potential there if you were to say jump on it today. And so in the interest of you succeeding on TikTok, I want you to do two things for me really quickly. No, it's not to subscribe to this channel, although I would much appreciate that. I want you to drop a comment down below with number one, your takeaways from this video. Was it helpful to you? What value did you receive? And number two, I want you to drop your TikTok handle in the comment section down below so that others can follow you, you can follow others, and we can all collectively grow together. That being said, let's jump right in and let's talk TikTok. All right, so the first way to generate revenue from the TikTok platform is to cross-promote between channels. Assuming that you already have some sort of an established social media presence on one platform, whether that's YouTube, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever that looks like for you, consider growing on TikTok so that you can distribute that fan base across all of your platforms and grow collectively together across the board. Many TikTokers are actually doing this right now on the platform. They're establishing themselves early while the growth is rapid and easy. Once they hit 1 million followers, some which have been able to achieve that in the time frame of a single month, they're then shifting that fan base over to, let's just say, YouTube specifically, where they're increasing the views on their videos and reaping the AdSense. Now, vice versa, the same can be true as well. Even if you have 300 followers on Snapchat, take advantage of that and consider cross-promoting other channels so that you can really further establish your brand or yourself, your personal brand on social media in general. Since it's so easy to grow on TikTok right now, consider taking advantage of that and growing your other channels as well. In fact, if you want to learn how to go from 0 to 100K followers on TikTok in the time frame of a couple of weeks, check out these videos that I have on my channel as well that cover the nuances of growth on TikTok. Just in general though, TikTok makes it really easy to kickstart a YouTube channel, and I know many creators on the TikTok platform that have gone this route and have made serious money by taking advantage of monetization on YouTube. All right, so the second way that creators are making money on and through the TikTok platform is through brand deals and sponsorships. TikTok recently came out with an article that was mentioning how a lot of these famous TikTokers that we hear about on the platform are now getting major sponsorships and brand deals from established brands and businesses across the world and are reaping income streams in that way. The general standard or threshold that was specified in the article was that as a TikToker, once you hit that 250K benchmark of fans or followers, you're now more likely to be approached by brands looking to partner with you. And to be fair, it's really just a loose standard that way, and TikTok even made that clear as well. It's not some tight regimen. In fact, I know someone on the platform, a creator, who recently hit 155,000 fans and was approached by a brand deal of $500 to $700 a month. And so it really just comes down to two aspects, and that is the quality of your content and the consistency of you engaging on your platform. Brands, of course, are looking to sponsor someone who is who's active, who's engaging with their users, and is going to keep making content for weeks and potentially years to come. Now, I really quickly want to touch upon paid shoutouts. So this is something that you would see on Instagram. You used to see a lot on Instagram, and this is actually something that I've been utilizing on TikTok to grow some of the accounts that I currently have. Similar to Instagram, where you would pay a user to promote a specific product or service via a post to their audience, TikTok is prime real estate for this tactic as well, of course, via the video content format. One way to think of a shout out is basically a tier below a brand deal, because average users can reach out to you as well and hopefully capitalize on the audience and maybe the same shared niche that you are both in. One tip that I know I've heard talked about a lot between creators is to include a business email on your TikTok account, especially if you're looking to monetize it. Also include as well, for business purposes, to specify that you're open for business, you're open for partnerships or sponsorships. That way it makes it really easy for people to contact you as well. If you are having a significant following on the TikTok platform and you have a specific niche to find, then you are more than likely to be reached out by other creators in that same niche who are looking to share a product or, an offer with your audience. The third way that I've seen others take advantage of the TikTok platform to generate streams of revenue is through TikTok advertising. Of course, TikTok advertising as a service. From my experience with TikTok's advertising platform, which you can take a look at ads.tiktok.com, for the younger demographics on TikTok, TikTok advertising is truly one of the most profitable and effective forms of marketing that you can implement on the platform, far beyond brand deals or sponsorships. Impressions, or the amount of people that see a given ad for a certain price on TikTok, is incredibly cheap. And that's also not to mention the fact too that most of the creatives and most of the ad content on TikTok is typically capitalizing in some way on a major trend or a major challenge, and thus the engagement rate is absolutely through the roof. TikTok is currently still in the process of refining a lot of its marketing features in its campaign manager, which is actually, interestingly enough, loosely based off of Snapchat's ad platform. So if you want to take a look at TikTok's ad platform specifically, like I mentioned, head over to ads.tiktok.com and you can check out their marketing features there. Some of the most successful TikTok ad campaigns that I've seen on the platform include, among others, celebrity challenge promotions, such as a couple of months ago, Billie Eilish's Bad Guy dance campaign. App promotions are also big on the platform too. The first one that comes to mind is Robinhood, the free trading app. I've also seen a lot of local businesses take advantage of certain ad features on TikTok as well, such as the San Diego Zoo in California. And so with that in mind, let's jump right into the fourth way that people are capitalizing on TikTok to generate revenue, and that is compilations of popular TikToks. Now, of course, I couldn't make this video without mentioning compilations, as this is truly one of the major ways that people are making money on TikTok. One of the only ways that you can make money off of TikTok without even actually having to be active or present on the platform in general. You've probably seen on YouTube compilations of lots of the popular Vines from the past, or even the best of certain Instagram creators, and a lot of these videos are ranking in the tens of millions of views. In fact, I believe one of the most notable even has over 100 million views on the platform. And so in the same way, people on YouTube are dying to watch the most hilarious, comedic, scariest, cringiest TikTok content that's on the platform. And so a lot of people on the YouTube platform are taking advantage of this fact and this demand, and they're downloading popular content, organizing it, and creating specified compilation videos, uploading it to YouTube, and are making money off the monetization of those videos. And so really quickly, for the next minute or so, I just want to jump into my computer and I want to show you the screencast of someone who's doing this very, very well and very, very profitably. So here on my computer, I just want to take a few minutes and show you some of the potential here if you were to jump on and take initiative in this opportunity. So I just searched TikTok compilations on YouTube, and I want to filter by channel just so you can see the top performing channels on YouTube. So you can see we got best TikTok compilations, 1.6 million, 35K, 7K, 136. So even just scrolling all the way down, you have a couple of accounts that are channels on YouTube that have over 100,000, but they're not really, there's not, like 10 big dogs on the platform that are dominating. If you search Vine compilations, you're gonna have about 20 different channels that are over 1 million subscribers. Some are even pushing, I believe there's one that has 7 million Vine compilations. I think it was called Top Viners. And so there's definitely some serious potential here for TikTok compilations. Now let's take the best TikTok compilation channel. Let's go on the channel and find one of their videos specifically. So if we just search the channel, we're gonna search it on Social Blade. So it gives us account insights into kind of the YouTube analytics and just gives us an insight into how much they could be earning. So I'm just gonna search best TikTok compilations, or we're just gonna enter their username right up here. Go ahead and search for that. And I'm gonna go ahead and select the channel right here, the one with 1.6 million subscribers. We're gonna let this load, and here we are. So we can see, now this is their estimated yearly earnings, which is $62,000 to $1 million. Now, Social Blade has known to be very generous in their approximations and estimations of yearly revenue. So we're still talking bare minimum. I can guarantee that they're earning you know, we're talking at least 100,000 from this account easily. And we can see just their monthly earnings. You know, we're talking at max 83,000. Now, there's one thing I want to clarify really quickly with TikTok, and I want to say this, and you're probably wondering, well, the music in the videos, doesn't that affect copyright? And you know, you can't monetize those videos. The answer is yes, it does, and it significantly does. You'll notice that a lot of the TikTok compilations that they have on their channel, some of them will be like the Ooh Na 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 dance challenge, right? That's going to be utilizing a song that 48 million you know, video that has views probably isn't monetized, and I would actually bet it's not monetized at all. However, the ones that you do make a lot of money on are the ones where it's the original audio from a creator, where there's no sound involved or anything like that. So, and even some of these, the funniest prank challenge, like pranks, that would be something that there's probably no songs involved in. And so they would be making a lot of money off that video, which has 17 million, 13 million, 11 million. And, you know, for each one of those videos specifically, let's see if we can go to some detailed statistics on their videos. Let's go to user videos, and we can just see some of their videos specifically on here and how much they're making from these. So even scrolling down here, here's some of the videos. And now based on the views, 5,000 views, right? $22, it's not a lot. But if we scroll down to some of the videos that have 128,000, you know, we're seeing more and more. This one has about 500,000 views. They almost made $2,000 off of that. We find one with 1 million views, right? This one right here, new couple goals moments, TikTok compilation 2019. We're talking almost, well, approaching $5,000 for that video, which just has over 1.1 million views. And couple goals, right? That's something that probably wouldn't be utilizing a lot of songs. It'd be more sound specific, at least I'm thinking in my mind. And so that's something that probably is monetized, and they're making a lot of money off of that. Like I said, Social Blade doesn't account for the demonetization of videos. It's just an estimation, but it is, I mean, while it does tend to be a little bit generous in its approximations, it's close. Money's being made off of these accounts, and it's certainly something that I would recommend you jump on as well. So you can see here the potential and the profitability for compilation TikTok videos on YouTube. I'll say this right now, there isn't much of a saturation for TikTok content brought to YouTube right now. There are a couple of top dominating channels, but you just need to get creative and figure out different ways to title these videos, create different compilations that aren't already existing. And TikTok too is always releasing new content. And so if you're the first to download that and upload it to YouTube, you can rank higher, and you can certainly make money off of this option. By the way, if you've ever wanted to learn how to download a TikTok video from the TikTok platform in the highest quality possible as an MP4, check the links in the description, as I've linked a free tool that can help you to do this. Moving on. So the fifth way that people are generating revenue from the TikTok platform, number 5, is growing and selling accounts. So this is something that I'm currently involved in as well. I recently sold an account that I grew to over 150,000 followers to someone recently a couple of days ago. And it's fairly easy to do if you know what you're doing, you know how to properly orient and organize hashtags, do your research, what kind of cover photo works best for a TikTok video, and how to engage properly, and how to take advantage of the algorithm as well, which is often represented as this vague and mysterious element that no one really knows how it works, but there are certain aspects of it that you can pick up on and count on regularly. If you can do all that, then there's no reason why you can't have multiple accounts that you're growing to 100,000 followers plus and then selling as well. But the principle here is really simple, right? Build an account, amass a large following, and then sell it to others who are hoping to take advantage and capitalize and utilize that audience that you have created, hopefully within them in the same industry that they're in as well. Without naming names, I know several popular creators on the platform, even today, who have actually kickstarted a lot of their growth utilizing this method. And so needless to say, there's certainly a market out there for buying and selling TikTok accounts. The sixth way that others are taking advantage of TikTok to generate revenue is through consulting and management. This is something that I also do as well. If you notice on the TikTok platform, especially if you've been on there long enough, you'll notice that there are several local businesses who have really established themselves on the platform. Most notably, there's the lawyer, the dentist, which are both a lawyer and a dentist. There's a lot of zoos that have really created an established presence on the platform. I recently had a meeting with 2 local business owners in my hometown where I taught them both how to properly leverage the TikTok platform for growth and influence locally. Essentially, leverage your expertise from the TikTok platform and help others who want to be creators actually season and improve their content strategy so that they can get their videos trending and their account growing. If you see a creator, especially someone new on the platform who doesn't know what to do with this growth with their audience, and you see potential to monetize that, whether that's by them going live to their audience and collecting coins which users can buy and then donate, and then that person who's live streaming can cash that in for actual money, or you can help them potentially create an apparel or a merchandise line. If you see that potential in a creator, reach out to them and help them realize this potential. You'll notice that most of the popular creators out there already have some sort of account manager or personal brand manager who's helping them with their content strategy, growing on the platform, establishing more of a TikTok influence and connecting them with brand deals. And usually they get paid based on a percentage of the deals that they connect these creators to. If you have the knowledge and the expertise to help others manage their influence, there's always people out there who are looking for direction in order to take their TikTok presence to the next level. There's a need out there. If you have the expertise, be that person to fill that void. So there you have it, 6 ways that people are leveraging TikTok to make money from the platform. If you like this video and are interested in using other social media apps to help you grow your presence on any of these platforms, your business, your personal brand, then be sure to like this video below and subscribe to this channel for future videos like this on how to maximize your online influence. Also, I know this wasn't a growth-focused video, but if you're interested in learning how to leverage TikTok in order to go from 0 to 100K followers fast, I actually did this in a single week, and I have a case study video on my channel about this. I've actually created, in addition to that, a free resource that I'm gonna give you access to right now as a reward for watching all the way to the end of this video. It's called the TikTok Tip-Offs. It basically covers certain undervalued strategies that not a lot of people are implementing right now that are going to be major factors in getting you from a 0 to 100K fast. So I put a lot of time and effort into making this a valuable resource, and I've linked it in the description below, so make sure you check that out. Of course, I can't forget to thank our comment of the week from Maxim. Maxim, thank you so much for your kind words. I truly do appreciate that. I'm glad you were able to get some value out of the video that I had created. To you watching this right now, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your time being here. It means a lot to me. And as always, we'll talk next time. Take care.